Well, hello, friends of Willow Avenue. The last time you saw a video of Janice and I together, we were introducing a community art project. So guess what we're doing? We're talking about another opportunity to participate in a community art project connected to our upcoming summer worship theme. It's called Flourish, the story of God with us. And every Sunday, connected to the worship series, there will be the opportunity to participate in this art project. So Janice, tell us about this project and what are we going to do? What can we expect?
Well, Audrey, I want to ask you a question. How are we communicating with each other right now?
Oh, we're on Zoom.
And what language are we using?
English. I'm
Yes,
pretty sure we're
we are.
speaking English. We're not speaking in tongues.
No, but did you know that you and I know another language that we've never talked about before, and maybe we don't even know that we know this language? You don't know that you know this language.
I don't know.
Okay.
Tell me more.
All right. You and I both know the language of line.
Line, L-I-N-E.
Line, the language of line.
Okay.
And so do the folks out there watching us. And it is this universal language of line that we're going to be exploring during our summer session and our joint art project. And
Okay.
it's so easy.
Well, tell
Just
us more.
all right.
What can we expect?
All right. Well, line, as you see, I've drawn several lines back here, are a universal language in that they convey feelings and emotions without us even realizing it.
Hmm.
So when I say line, I'm not talking about lines that make pictures. I'm just talking about random lines that convey a feeling or an emotion. And I've drawn some back here. We have straight lines, and they
Mhm.
can be used horizontal, vertical, diagonal, whatever you want. You can zigzag them.
Hmm.
You can wave them. You can turn them into a shape, all kinds of shapes.
Yeah. I see
Okay.
like a splat and like a kidney bean.
Right. And then something here that would be a very poorly drawn map of something, but they
I have
have
no idea what
they
that is.
really don't have any names, except we could maybe call that a circle and we could call that a line up here. But they don't mean anything other than they're a circle or a line.
Okay, I
So,
get it.
so if I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you an emotional word in a few minutes, in a few seconds actually.
Okay.
And I'm going to say using as many lines as you need without drawing a picture of something. So don't draw anything that has a name.
Okay.
Something can, well, I don't want to say abstract, but an analog drawing is what these are called. And you can't draw, please don't draw anything that you can name.
Okay.
These are just lines. So our word is anger. Can you draw lines that mean anger to you? Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, show it. Oh my goodness. Do you?
How interesting.
Yeah. We're speaking the same language. We're writing the same language here.
Yeah, we both have sharp angles and sort of zigzags.
And
A
it
lot of
bursts out,
outward
from
motion,
the middle, right? Okay.
a lot of energy.
Right. And I'm guessing that folks out there, if I'd thrown that word out to them and they were ready to draw, would probably have something similar to this. I don't know. That's what we're experimenting with.
Now I see what you mean about multiple lines. Like mine all connect. So like I kind of made it like one line, but you literally, okay, so you can do multiple things.
Sure. Sure.
Got it.
And
Okay.
but nothing in this picture has a name.
No, okay. I see
I
what you mean.
didn't draw anything in particular. I drew my emotion. So, Audrey, you want to explain how we're going to do this?
Yeah, so starting this Sunday, June 18th, we're beginning a new worship series, a homegrown worship series called Flourish, the story of God with us. And each Sunday has just one word. So for example, the first Sunday is garden, and then it's peace. And then we have other words like presence and dwell and freedom and feast. And if you know the Bible really, really well, you could see that there's like a chronological through line, the story of God with us. But each of these words are also kind of transcendent, like they can be multiple stories because God is outside of time. And so when we talk about peace, we could talk about the covenant between God and Noah. We could talk about the covenant with God and Moses. We could talk about any number of things that mean peace. And so what we're going to do with this art project is during the worship service, give just a couple of seconds really for people in the service to react to the word, to create their own analog drawing. Anger is not one of the words, so you can't steal that one. To create their own analog drawing, and we're going to build something like a collage around each word represented on an arc, something like a timeline that will take shape in the lobby. So we'll be able to see both where we're going and where we've been and how everything is all connected.
And how we feel about it.
And how we feel about it. One of the most exciting parts of it is the last part, which is a place for us to imagine ourselves. Where are we in the story of God with us? So that will begin this Sunday, June 18th, and we'll be doing this for 12 weeks throughout the summer.
I'm so excited.
I am too. Flourish, the story of God with us. And we use this word because so often the story of God is framed in terms of creation, fall, and redemption. It's framed in really negative kinds of ways. But this really communicates a positive vision that God's intention is for the flourishing of all people and all creation. So it's pretty different. And I'm looking forward to exploring this theme together with all of you at Willow Avenue. Janice, thanks so much for leading us in this exercise.
Certainly.
All right. We'll see you soon.
Bye.